Welcome to Pier 88, home of Carnival Venezia, or at least the parking spot for Carnival Venezia. After my third trip on Carnival Venezia, I noticed a big difference in the time that it took to get on the ship, and the drug sniffing dogs, that process has definitely changed. Plus, I'm going to show you what happens when people bring sodas and water on board. We just ended a 10-day cruise, and now we're starting an 11-day cruise, and you get to see what I see as a back-to-back cruiser. So let's go check it out. Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Linnell. I sold everything and now I live on cruise ships full time. I sold my house, left a toxic marriage, quit a toxic job, and now I travel the world with just a small suitcase and a backpack. If this video is a blessing to you, I want to encourage you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then turn on notifications. Hit the bell for all notifications so that you never ever miss another video. And follow me on my journey from poverty to paradise. When we were getting off the ship, it was a shorter line than what I'm used to. The line was not that deep at all. Normally, when I'm getting off of a cruise ship, the line is wrapped around. Sometimes there's multiple lines, but this line wasn't too bad. It is, what time is it? 8:04. Getting off the ship, 8:04. Hey, Georgia. Good morning.
What are you doing? I thought you had one.
I'm in transit, gonna go shopping and come back. You want anything from the grocery store?
No, I'm going as well.
Okay, all right, see you later. If you're like me and you save your cabin car, it's no problem. If you're not, don't get rid of your car until after you get off the ship because you're gonna need it or you won't be able to get off. Hello. Hi. Thank you. Ooh, it's chilly willy. Not freezing though. Bye.
See you next time.
See you.
Have a good day.
You too. Here we go. Getting off the ship. Beep, beep.
Back in front of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Farm
Good morning.
If you need luggage, go through this way. If you have all your luggage, keep walking through.
On or off?
I didn't know that was let's see, don't smile. Do not smile. Ready to exit, thank you.
All right, it's 8:14, so it only took 10 minutes from the time I got in line to the time that I'm out here in New York. So, not too bad. Difficult getting on, very easy getting off. Now let's see if I can make my way around New York without getting lost. While I was in New York, I got all the steps in. So my Rode mic broke. I had to go ship that off via UPS. It's time for me to redo my braids, so I went and got some hair supplies. And there's also a Target nearby. I was able to stock up on some of my favorite foods that the cruise ship doesn't have. You'll see later in my bag my special case cereal sticking out. And of course, me being me, I was all touristy and looking at all the tall, oh my gosh, the buildings are so tall. This is my first time in New York, y'all. I had a ball, even though it was just a short few hours just for me to run some errands and do some shopping, but I still had a ball and I would love to come back to New York. I love this big city life. back at Pier 88. First got on Venezia, I was still gold, so I had turned platinum later, so I didn't have any priority boarding, and I was not a back-to-back cruiser yet. Obviously, it was my first time on the ship, and it took over an hour for me to go through the whole process. As you can see from this queue line, it is a long line just to get to security. Once you get past security, then the next step is another long line to check in. Even though I had my passport, not birth certificate, but it was still a long line. And then after that, there was another queue line to go past the drug-sniffing dogs.
What is your room number?
9351. That's me.
You are priority?
Thank you. And where do you? Oh, okay. All the way around.
Marion, take this young lady with you.
Okay, come ma'am.
I'm trying to get to put things together.
So when I came this time, I knew that obviously I'm back to back and I have my in-transit card, so I knew that I was going to be able to skip the first initial line as far as security, but I didn't know how long it was going to take for the overall process. So at this point, I'm kind of anxious to see what's going to happen.
Ladies, go right to the second one. Go right in.
Second.
Go right in. Go straight across.
Thank you.
Straight across. Straight across.
Ramuski, is it?
Man, where you going? Yeah, I know. There's a line.
She told us we don't. She told us not to stand in
You
line.
have to wait a line. Come here.
Yeah, and I was on the last cruise. She told me don't stand in line. Go to the
Yeah, you don't stand in line, but you have to stand here. Right? You can't just skip everything. Come here. Come in. Come right here.
Now from this point forward, I have to apologize to you guys. I had done some shopping and both my hands were full with bags, so I was trying to hold the camera at the same time, and occasionally I tried to stick the camera in the bag and hold the camera. And it just wasn't working, so I apologize in advance for some of the footage out here, but I did the best I could with both my hands full. The lady that I'm talking to, I met, her name is Miss Ann, and Miss Ann had a case full of bottled waters. I was wondering how she was gonna get that bottled water through there. Supposedly there's restrictions on the type of waters you can bring in, and you can see some other people got sodas. I was looking around, y'all, when I was on Carnival Paradise, they was checking everybody, water, soda, everything. On Carnival Venezia, ain't nobody checking nothing. You could have brought in whatever you wanted to. There are no checkpoints as far as them checking sodas, waters, any kind of beverage. I don't know if it's like that all the time or today was a special day. I have no idea. Platinum.
Platinum, you're gonna go right to this first line.
Thank you.
What?
This is wild.
Yeah, have your wallet. Come. I have it.
Okay, thank you. Hey.
How you doing?
Is it Yakuba?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm a mess right now.
What Put your passport away, please, and hold your boarding pass in there.
Thank you.
Great day, enjoy your food.
Thank you.
Come back.
Hey, you mind if I ask you a question? I'm just trying to, I have a YouTube channel and I want to tell people about how long it took you to get to this point.
To here?
Yeah, from the beginning.
Probably about 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
That's
Yeah.
what she just said.
I watch her all the
Oh,
time.
that's
No
funny.
way.
That's funny. But yeah, it was probably, I want to say maybe 20 minutes.
Oh,
to
that's
get
not
from up there
bad.
to here.
It wasn't that
It wasn't
bad.
too long.
Okay, good. Thank you. See you on the ship.
Now this part of the process was interesting. The
Priority.
lady, she saw that I was priority. She just pointed, and I just went over in the regular line with everyone else. But what I didn't realize was that there's a different line for priority boarding, which is supposed to be boarding C. And I overheard some other people talking about it. This guy in the jacket with the red kind of plaid on, he was not priority. Yo, once these people start pointing and telling you where to go, don't nobody look no more to see if you're actually priority or whatever.
I'm not with them, but I'm priority. I need to just go this way. Okay, just follow them.
You can see the line on the left, the regular line. This is before the drug sniffing dog. The regular line on the left is a queue line, so it's way more people in that line than in the priority line. I'm just saying, if you watch to this point, you can see what the process is. So if you're not priority, I ain't telling you to jump in that line. I'm just saying he did, so. Now, I have no idea what's going on with the drug sniffing dog. The first time I got on Venezia, I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, we don't have to put our bags down?
What they did before is the priority line and then the regular line across the other way. They made everyone go up to the end of the line and just stand where the drug sniffing dogs are, put your bags down and take 2 steps back. And then they walked the dogs across so the dogs could sniff all the bags. As you can see from this video, they did not do that at all. All we did was walk through. There was only one dog, and I don't know what that dog was doing, but we didn't have to put our bags down or anything.
Hello.
I don't know, y'all.
Not these guys specifically, but they're like private. Yeah, so usually if it's like stuff like that.
And then we have to show our printed boarding pass one more time before we leave the terminal, and then we are off and running on to, well, I was gonna say for vacation, for regular folks, but it's on to Carnival Venezia from there.
We're all on the same ship.
Yeah, right. I'll catch you up.
Hi, Linnell.
Thank you. Have a great water bottle with a silver top, a metal.
For me, I had 2 arms full of bags, and they were starting to get heavy. It was almost 1 o'clock by the time I got onto the elevator, so I just went straight to my cabin. My cabin was ready, and my cabin steward had already put my luggage from the previous room in my cabin. And I didn't make a cabin tour for this cabin because the cabin was exactly the same as my last 2 cabins. The only difference was they had the bed together instead of separate. But then when I met my cabin steward, I requested that he separated, so I didn't feel the need to make a separate room. So all the interior rooms that I've been in so far on Carnival Venezia, which this is the 4th one, they've all looked exactly the same. The only minor difference was the outlet in front of the only minor difference was the outlet in front of the mirror. Some of them have 2 USB ports, and some of them have a USB and a USB-C port. Is that what it's called? Yeah, but that's the only difference. Everything else in the cabins were the same.
What is that thing called that we just came off of?
It's called bridge.
The bridge? What bridge?
Arrow bridge. Arrow Bridge. You're asking about the bridge right connected. Yeah, it is called Arrow Bridge.
I don't know the first word you're saying. Spell it.
Arrow. A-E-R-O. Arrow.
Arrow Bridge. Oh, okay. Never heard that. Thank you. Arrow Bridge.
And that is the process for getting on and getting off of Carnival Venezia over here in Manhattan. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. I'll reply as soon as I can. And I hope to see you on the next cruise. Thanks for watching.